name is Angel Ashley, and today I'm going to be continuing reading the story I wrote when I was 13. So here we are on chapter 31, Remember. And it's from Kai's POV. Ooh, new character. Okay, good job, Kai. You made a friend. You did good. You actually interacted with another human who wasn't related to you, or a teacher, or a coach, or someone on your team, and you had an actual conversation with her. Not about school, not about sports, an actual conversation. Self 5. Yeah, you did it. You made a friend. You did it. You weren't shy. You actually talked. That was the first time in a long time I felt comfortable talking with someone like that. It was like I've known her all my life. It was like I met her before. Have I met her before? Maybe I met her at daycare before the accident. Maybe she was my baby buddy when I was younger, before the accident. Maybe she just seems so familiar. I'm sure that I've seen that face before. Those eyes, I feel like I remember seeing those eyes before, and her dimples. I remember them. Why do I remember her? Ouch. Oh no, not again. Come on, I'm almost home. Where are my meds? Oh no, I forgot them again. Frickin' screaming. My head. Please, no, I haven't had an attack since I was 10. Why now? I collapsed to my knees and just held my head. It hurts so much. Why does this happen to me? And then I just felt it all. The pain, the confusion, and a sting in my ear. Flashing images of a house. Oh God, where am I? Big dramatic flashback sequence. Flashing images of a house, children playing, and the sound of crying can be heard. I love that I just described that there's like flashing images, but I didn't describe the images really, even though this is a book. Allie, please, don't cry. Please, princess, a little boy's voice says in a quiet whisper. Who is this? Why can't I talk? Why can't I move? Where am I? What is happening? Am I a baby? Am I Allie? Why do I remember this? Why do I remember all of this? What is happening to me? It's like a flashback, but I don't remember anything. But I do remember. What is happening? Allie, please stop crying, please, he said, holding me tighter. We need to wait here for Kate and Jess, then we can go, but right now we need to be quiet so they don't find us. Okay? So stay here and just stay, okay? He was so scared, I could tell, but yet he stayed calm for me, or Allie. It's okay, I promise. I will keep you safe, and no matter what happens, we will all be together in the end. I promise. Then, in the background, footsteps are heard. Come out, come on, I know you're in here. Come out, wherever you are, the man said as if playing a game. Next thing I heard was nothing. Complete silence. I looked up to the boy's face. His eyes were comforting. He said one final word as the footsteps came nearer to the closet we were in. Remember. Then it happened. There you are, you jewels. Got you now. The man grabbed me and put me in a black bag. Last thing I heard was the boy's voice yell, I'll find you, I promise. Just remember me. David! I woke up in a room. It was pink and white, and a nurse calmed me down. I remember you. I remember everything, I told the nurse. I remember. Ha! Miss, who is David? The nurse asked. He's my brother, and I'm Allie, and we have 2 sisters, Kate and Jess. Would you like to call them to pick you up? Oh, I can't. The nurse looked confused. Why not? Because I still need to find them. She looked even more confused. Well, sweetheart, who can you call? Wait, before that, how did I get here? Well, apparently, a kind young man brought you here. He said that he found you on the street laying there unresponsive. Where is he? I want to meet my hero. Well, after he dropped you off, he left. He said he had to go to work, but he did say that his sister and his wife are in this hospital. Actually, I think they're on the same floor, too. If you want, I'll let you visit them. Cool, but what was his name? His name was Dan, and he wanted to give you this. Here. She handed me a paper. It had one word on it. One word. One. Chapter 32. Why? I'm gonna take another sip of tea. Now, we need to go see them now, I exclaimed. Okay, well, go as soon as you calm down, the nurse told me in a calm voice. See, she's trying... Okay, I tried to be calm. See, everyone's trying to be calm. Thank you. Come on, let's go, come on, she said with a smile. She transferred the IV to the mobile hook, and we walked down the hall. We finally stopped at the room number 7. We knocked on the door, and a few seconds later the door opened. A short brown-haired girl was standing in front. Kat! Hey, Kai, what are you doing here? Why are you in a hospital gown? I'll tell you later. Can I come in? Sure, come meet Billy. We walked in, and a young woman who looked around 17 lied in the bed. Hello, she said in a soft voice. You're Kai. Remember me? Have we met before? Never mind. Wow, so you're my hero's wife? What? Hero? Wife? What? Oh, sorry, I forgot to include context. Your husband, Dan. I think he's the one who saw me on the street unresponsive, and he brought me here. Oh, Dan, he's not my husband. We're not married, but he is the love of my life. Also, the father of your baby. You're one lucky lady. Well, he isn't. She and Kat gave each other looks. The father. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Don't worry, it was an honest mistake. Anyways, how far along are you? Who's talking? Like, I feel like I can follow, but why did I not put who's talking? Also, why is this just like a script? I knew for, like, even when I was 13, I was like, I'm gonna write scripts. This isn't a book. This is supposed to be a script, but it's not formatted as a script. Anyways, 4 months. Is it male or female? Wow, way to, follow gender roles and gender. Why does it matter? It's a surprise, Dan's idea. But I'm really hoping it's a girl because Dan and I have already picked a name for a girl. Really, what's the name? Evangeline Snow. Wow, that's a really pretty name. And we were thinking that just in case it's a boy, his name will be Nicholas Daniel, named after Dan's best friend who passed away 2 years ago. And of course, Dan. Those are such good names. Okay, you aren't here because you want to talk about my baby. Why are you here? You're smart. Okay. The actual reason I'm here is because of this. I hand Billy the note. Remember. What does that mean? And this looks like Dan's writing. Why do you have a note from my love? Okay, I'll tell you, but only if you help me with something after. Deal? Deal. What is the story behind the note? Let's start with what happened earlier. I was walking home from the train station, and I was just strolling along and thinking about my conversation I had with you, Kat. Then, out of where, my head started to hurt, and I had an attack. Kind of like a super strong headache. But I was so confused because the last time I had one of those, I was 10, and was around the time I was recovering from the incident. And then, wait, what was the incident? I was 9 years old, and I was playing hockey, and this chick on the other team hated me. Still have no idea why, but during the third period of the game, she slashed me really hard on the head, and then the next thing I knew, I was in the hospital with no memory of anything before the game. And then today, I had another attack, but this time was different. This time, I didn't pass out. This time, I had like a flashback of a horrible time in my past, and then I woke up. I remembered everything from my past. I remember just like I was told to. I remember. Oh my god, she remembers. Kat and Billy gave each other a look. What do you remember, Kai? I remembered that my name isn't Kylie Isabel. My name is Allison. And I need your help to find my sister Kate, because I've already found my brother David and my sister Jess. I look at Kat. That's why you seemed so familiar, Jessica. Oh yeah, Kat's Jessica. Why did I make oh god. Chapter 33, Reflex. Kat's POV. You remember? I said, my eyes tearing up. You remember? Oh, thank goodness, you found us. Well, we found you first. I guess it was you since we met again at the train station. I could feel it. I felt like I did when I found David. When I saw him, I knew it was him. And same with you. Now all we need to do now is find Kate. And I know we can do it. I know it. Are they really like looking for them, or are they just like stumbling upon each other? Like you know, like I feel like every time we find someone, they just kind of were like walking by and then we bumped into them. She looked at me with a small smile. She came closer to me, and for some reason my body just moved forward towards her as if a reflex. We hugged, and she whispered in my ear, "Missed you, little princess." Chapter 34. Billy? Billy? We spent two next few hours all on our phones and Billy on her laptop just searching for information about Kate and catching up with Kai. No information. Nothing yet. We are not giving up. Whose POV is this? Then all of a sudden, a knock on the door. I'm guessing Cat, because the last chapter was Cat, and okay. Who's that? Maybe it's Dan? Kai said. No, Dan's shift doesn't finish till 9, I said, walking towards the door. I opened the door. A tall, brown-haired, brown-eyed dude in shorts and a muscle shirt stood there on his phone. Hey, is my sister here? He asked, looking up from his screen. Who's your sister? I asked. Kai. Is a Kylie in this room? Just wait a minute. I slammed the door in his face. What do I do? I asked Billy. Why? What's wrong? It's just my brother Eric, Kai said, looking confused. Well, me and him have so history. But you know what? It's fine. Let him in, Kat. Really? Are you sure? Yes, it's the right time. I open the door and Eric walks into the room. Thank you. Finally, he said, annoyed. Kai, are you okay? He stopped when he saw Billy. Billy? What are you doing here? Why are you in a hospital? And he looked down to see Billy's rounded abdomen. Billy? She looked at him and motioned for him to sit next to her. Could you give us some privacy? We both nodded and left. I'm guessing we refers to Kat and Kai. Chapter 35. Here. Billy's POV. Thank you for sharing whose POV it is. Okay, Eric. I know you are a smart person, so you probably figured out that I'm pregnant. Yes, I see that. How far along are you? 3 months. Wait a second. Wait. What? Wait, I have to go back. Just 3 months. 4 months. Which is it? Is she 4 months or 3 months? Idiot. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, anyways. I'm so dumb. How did I 3 months. Wow, that's almost how we've been. He stopped. Yes, we have been separated for around almost 4 months. And I know that this is hard to accept. I didn't want to tell you, but I just felt that the right thing to do in this situation. There's a lot of words that are missing from that sentence, but you need to know the truth. 4 months ago, the night before we broke up, we had made a mistake. We had too much to drink, and it happened. But because of that night, I was given this beautiful life. And all I ask is that you leave us alone, please. Let me and Dan take care of my child, please. Dan, you finally got him. Good for you. He was the reason we broke up, remember? Wait, what? You don't remember, do you? I got angry at you because you always left me in the morning to go to Dan. You loved Dan so much. I remember. I always knew that I wasn't the one you loved. I knew, so we fought that night because I made you choose between me and him, and you chose him. I'm fine now. I'm not angry anymore. I know that he's a great guy. He sat in front of me and continued. So, if I had to choose who I would want to raise my child, it would have to be him. He's just fine with this arrangement. He's like, oh yeah, take my kid who's, like, I don't care. You can go raise my kid with some other guy. Okay. And I will respect your decision. But can I do something for you and Dan and the baby? I have a house in Brighton that I bought when I was planning to go to school there, but the plan fell through because my parents want me to go to school in New York, in the US. Wait, what are you saying? Go live in Brighton with Dan and the baby. It's a great place. I'll pay for everything. I'll send a monthly allowance for her. I will leave you alone, but I do want to help. So please consider it. Man, this man's richy rich. If he's just willing to be like, oh yeah, I have a house. You want to live there with this other guy who's gonna raise my baby? Sure. Eric, this isn't just something you can just give someone. It's not like a stuffed bear. It's a house. I know that you want to be a good father, but this is too much. Just please at least look at it. Here's the address and a website to see it. Just please let me help you. I promise this isn't a big deal. Imagine being so rich that giving someone a house and then paying for the, yeah. Okay, sure, this totally makes sense. Good job, 13-year-old me. Where can I get an Eric? Call me if you accept. If you don't call, I'll know and I'll leave you and hope for the best. He placed his hand on my hand, and I know it's a sudden decision, but isn't that how we were? We always did everything without thinking, and I want to pay you back. Please, just please accept this as my way of apologizing for everything. Please. He started writing on the back of one of his business cards. How old is Eric? Is he She's 17. Why does he have a business card? How old is he? What is happening? What are the ages? Billy's 17. Oh my god, take the card. But, Billy, don't be stubborn. Like, how old is this guy? He has a house? I don't know about this. Billy, don't be stubborn, he said, handing me a piece of paper he wrote on earlier. Take this. Thank you, I said, taking the paper. Yeah, there's a paper. Did you know that there's a paper that that he's giving her? Chapter 36. I can count. Dan's POV. Here we go. Dan's POV. Why are you such an idiot? I overheard Mr. Ligori yell at our head chef. Mr. Ligori wasn't the best boss, but the job was good. Dan, can you come here, please? I sprinted from the dining area to the kitchen. Yes, sir. Try these dishes, he said, pointing to the counter covered by 3 plates. Mac and cheese, spaghetti, and fettuccine with Alfredo sauce. Why, sir, I'm not qualified to do this. Just taste them and tell me the ingredients that are missing. I took a bite of cream cheese. Cream milk. The cheese is chewy and not creamy. See? Mr. Ligori yelled at Kevin. Even Dan knows. I took a fork of spaghetti. The noodles aren't cooked enough, picking a hard stick of spaghetti. Did you even stir? Mr. Ligori Mr. Ligori turned to Kevin and hit him once more with the cooking magazine in his hand. Let me do that last one, Mr. Ligori told me. Kevin was giggling to himself. I noticed something off to the side. It was an empty jar of peppers. Mr. Ligori, don't eat that. He filled it with peppers. Dan, don't be silly. If there were peppers, I would see them. A few seconds later, it burns. Get the milk. I quickly grabbed the milk from the fridge. I ran to the cupboard, grabbed a glass, filled the cup perfectly, and gave it to Mr. Ligori. After he chugged that down, thank you. How about you come into office, away from that jerk, Kevin? Okay, sir. Okay. Chapter 37. Yes. Dan's POV. Billy, you will never believe what happened today, I say as walk into the hospital room. Billy still in bed and Kat asleep in the armchair in the corner. We know, Dan, you found Allie, she said, smiling. No, not that, I tell her as I hug and give her a kiss on the cheek. I got promoted. What? Oh my god, that's awesome. What your new position? Head chef. That's great. Yeah, but there is a bit of a problem. Why? What's wrong, Bear? Well, the job. It's at the new branch of the restaurant. Yeah, so? It's in Brighton. Wow. Billy looked surprised, but a bit happy. Really? She said, excited. Yeah, why are you so happy? It's something. She made the face she makes when she's hiding something. What happened while I was at work? Well, a lot of things. She proceeded to tell me all the events of earlier that day. A house in Brighton? I know it's a lot, but he really... Give me the paper. Why? She asks as she hands me the paper. I look at the paper. Again with the paper. You know that there's a paper, right? Like, I need to make it very clear that there's a paper that they're looking at and handing... He handed her the paper. Give me the laptop. Here. Thanks, I say as I log in and then start typing in the website. Soon the screen filled with lots of pictures of a beautiful home. This is perfect. Wait, really? I nod my head. Yes, it's perfect. It's a simple townhouse with 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. The half bath is downstairs, and the other 2 are in the rooms upstairs. The upstairs bedrooms are similar sizes, but one is a bit bigger. The kitchen is small, but it will be fine. It's like the one in the apartment. The dining room and living room are just one big room, but the dining room part has a chandelier. And there are 2 small rooms beside the room downstairs. One is an office, and the other could be an art room. Dan, you're so excited. Calm down. We haven't even agreed yet. But we should. I know how Eric feels, and if he wants to help, we should let him. Are you sure, Danny Bear? Yes, I am, Bee. I'm sure. Okay, whatever you want. I trust you. I love you, Bee. Man, Dan's like, your ex wants to give us a house? Take it. Take it. 38 hour. Let's call Eric, I told Billy as we ended our conversation. He'll be happy. Here, give me your phone. Okay, it's on the table over there. Thanks, Bee. I picked up the phone, dialed the number on the paper, and waited for the ringing to end. Hello, Eric? Billy? No, it's Dan. I was calling to tell you that we accept the deal. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I love you, Dan. I effing love you. Thank you for being a good father and making the deal. I promise I'll do my best to care for our child. Our child? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean... It's okay. It is true. It may be my flesh and blood, but you're going to take care of it. So you are going to be its dad. We are both its dad. Also, can I know what gender it is so I don't keep calling it it? There's another pronoun that I guess I didn't know about when I was 13, which is they and them. So if you don't know someone's gender, just use they, them. It's gender neutral. We want to be a surprise, but the names we chose for it are Evangeline Snow if it's a girl, and Nicholas Daniel if it's a boy. Send. I'll call it Send. Perfect. What? Billy gave me a concerned look. What? Why? What did he say? Billy said. Nothing. Never mind, I say to her. He just decided to start calling the baby Send. She looked very confused for a second, but had a moment of realization of the fact that he was always weird like that. I returned to the conversation with Eric. Send... What? Send. S for Snow, E for Evangeline, N for Nicholas, and D for Daniel. What do you think? Cute. Okay. So, when can we meet and discuss how this will work? Okay, let's meet next week on Friday. There. Does that work? Yeah, but we need to figure this out before the end of the month, okay? Okay, but why? I got a new job in Brighton, so we need to be there before I start work. That's great. I'll get this... My nose hurts. Oh my god. Am I gonna sneeze? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's great. I'll need this done before the end of the month too, because I'll be flying to New York. Wow. Well, I'll meet you next week. Okay. I gotta go. The doctor just walked in. Okay, well, I'll text you if Okay, well, I'll text you if anything is new, and you text me or call me anytime if anything happens that concerns Send. Can I say bye to Send? Okay, here. I placed the phone on Billy's stomach. I couldn't hear all of it, but I did hear a few words. Send, love, sorry, don't worry, will, care, you, love, baby, bye. Chapter 39, Goodbye. A month later. Wow, this is it, I said as we stood in front of the house in Brighton. Our house. Cat, go with Billy inside, and I'll bring the suitcases in. Are you sure, Bear? Billy asked, looking at me as she walked through the door. Yep, I say, when in reality, I was struggling to hold 5 bags and 3 suitcases. Need help? A familiar voice said from behind me. Cat walks out. Eric! What are you doing here? I thought you were leaving for New York today. I had to say goodbye to Send. Come on in. Wait, I think Dan needs some help. Thank you. Can you grab the crib box? Yeah, sure. Anything for Send. After we finished bringing everything into the house, we ordered pizza, and the night began. Eric stood at the front of the room. What is happening? I whispered to Billy. She shrugs her... oh, God. She shrugs her shoulders in response. Eric, what is it? Billy asks. Can you guys take Kai? He answers, giving Dan and I his puppy dog face. What do you mean by that? Dan finally asked. I want you to let her live here with you. I forgot to mention that we ran away from home, so Why is everyone a runaway? Why does no one want to live at home? Why is everyone running away? Wait, what? You two are runaways? But why? Eric and Kai gave each other a look. I was originally going to take her with me, but there were complications with her passport, so please let her live with you. Okay, Kai can live with us, Billy said without a second thought. Yay, our family is almost complete, said Kai with her mouth full of pizza. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Eric, I say with a smile. Group hug, Eric yells, and we all crowd around and share a gigantic hug. Wait, we can't crush Send, so you guys hug. I'll just stay here. Billy just sat down and grabbed a slice of pizza. Okay, I think that's good. I better get going. I don't want to miss my flight, Eric said, walking over to Billy. Don't worry, Billy said, hugging him. We will take care of Send, and when she's at the right age, she'll go looking for you. I know it. So don't forget about her, about us, okay? Why are they acting like he's not going to be involved? Like, couldn't he just, he's paying for their house. He's going to be sending her an allowance. It's not like he's disappearing forever. I don't understand the concept of how, if you're not living together, you're not going to talk, apparently. Oh, I know why. Never mind. Moving on. Goodbye, Send. I love you, Eric said his final goodbyes and left. Chapter 40. Okay, last chapter of this video, and then we'll get the rest next time. Chapter 40. Locket. Billy's POV. Homie, I'm home, Kat said as she walks in with Kai. What? Never mind. How was the first day of school? It was okay, but there's news about Kate, Kai said, grabbing her notebook. Apparently, she's in a coma. Wait a second. How did you find this? How did you find this Snow White who might be Kate? Her adoptive mother messaged us. You remember the Facebook page Kat made? Yeah, this woman found it and has proof of everything. She sent pictures, copies of documents, and a little necklace she found with her daughter Elizabeth with. She thought it might be something important. Dan will know. Dan walks in. Honey, I'm home. Really? You are all truly the same person. Why? What? Kat, do something? Kat, say what you said when you walked in. Go on. Homie, I'm home. They shared a weird sibling stare conversation, and they just burst out laughing. So what's happening now? Dan asks Kai, who's fiddling with the necklace. Dan, Do you remember this necklace? Handing him the gold locket. Dan looked so happy. Where did you get that? A girl who we think is Kate. It's her. I know for sure it is. Why? What is that? I asked. I gave her this necklace. Flashback. Happy birthday, Kate. Yay, thank you, Davy. Here's your gift. She opens the box, and it's the necklace. Oh, it's the locket, the one I wanted at the mall. You got it for me? I got matching necklaces for us. Mine has a K, and yours has a D. Yeah, I got all of us one. The 4 of us have lockets. Jess has a J, and Allie has an A. This is the best gift ever. Now we will never lose each other. The 4 of us. Together, always, even when apart. We will always find our way back. Promise? Promise. End of flashback. We all have lockets? Kat asked. I have yours and Kai's still. Wait, why didn't you give them before? You were just babies, and I wanted to wait until we are complete. Now we are. I can give them to you, and then we're going to get Kate. Then we will be complete. Complete. Then we can live happily ever at Danny Bear. There is one more thing. She's in a coma. As I say that sentence, I saw his heart break. Tears start to fall from his dark eyes. We need to go to her. Where is she? She's in London. Let's get going then. Dan, we can't leave. I'm due in 3 days. Right, I'm sorry. We can wait until Send is here and you both are healthy to travel. I love you, and I'm sorry that we can't go see Kate. Don't say that. You're the one making my life better. I love you. The next morning, Dan's POV. I need to see Kate. I need to see Kate. I'll be back before Send is born. I promise, I whispered in Billy's ear as I leave for London. I kiss her cheek and then sneak out at 4 a.m. Oh my god, the ride is long, but I got the address, so it was kind of easy. I decided to listen to the radio. A song started to play. It was the song I sing to Billy. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. And then I was there. 735. It was a blue house and it had a beautiful front yard. I rang the doorbell, and a few seconds later, a lady who looked around her late 30s answered. You must be Dan. Nice to meet you. Come in. We walked to the living room. I see all the photos of Kate and all her awards. She's so smart. I'm so proud and happy because she's happy. Yes, I am Dan. I'm here for my sister. You were the one who sent us the message about her. Am I right? Yes, that's right. By the way, do you want anything to drink or eat? Water would be fine, thank you. So, anyways, I want to ask, why? She came back with my water and sat down. Liz hasn't been getting any better. And I know that it would be a long shot, but the doctor said she needs her family and loved ones. I would be there for her, but I have to pay the hospital bills, and Liz doesn't have many friends. She's always been an introvert, staying in the shadows, just reading and fiddling with her necklace, trying to get it open but failing. She would have these panic attacks and just pass out crying. She would sometimes tell me stories of her siblings and why the necklace is so important. You gave it to her, and for each of your sisters, the 4 of you connected forever with that one promise, she told me, tears slowly filling her I can talk, I swear. She told me, tears slowly filling her blue eyes. She remembered all of it. All of that. Yes, she was the one who found the Facebook page, but it took a while to decide if we were going to message you, and when we finally decided to find you, the accident happened. What happened? She was on her way to work, and she wasn't looking. A car hit her, and she became comatose. She hasn't shown any signs of recovery in 6 months. Can we go see her? Well, visiting hours are from 9 to 6, so in an hour we can go see her. Okay, I replied with a smile. Ooh, this is big dramatic. I'm sorry to leave you guys at this point, but we gotta wait till next episode. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we covered a lot of stuff. Okay, so we got Eric, who's willing to give Billy a house, which is whack. And then Kate is in a coma. So that's dramatic. And Billy's due. Her pregnancy timeline doesn't make any sense, but oh well. Ooh. And yeah, and then oh my god. I think next episode might be our last episode, because we're at 58 pages in and there's only 80 pages, so we will see. Oh my god, a big excitement. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. I hope you guys have a great day.